hot as a damn son of a buck in here. It's cold out there in the paint room. What's up, lurkers? John, what's up? What's up? Better late than never. What's up, Brendan? Your bait's clear coated. That thing was a beast indeed. A lot of bait. Yeah, still at it, AJ. I just got done clear coating. I am waiting for the clear to set up enough for me to be able to unmask, and then I will do that, and I will leave. Maybe take a picture. So yeah, I'm on the Brendan live stream schedule. Tyler, what's up? So our friend HellaBass sent me a box. No funny writing on the side. The first observation is it's in a Tackle Warehouse box. Interesting. Interesting, Omnia guy. Let me guess, you've been holding on to this box for 3 or 4 years. Working my 14-hour days at another horse show. Poo-poo. All right, let's see what we got here. Hella threw me a few pieces of garbage in here. That was nice of him. Thank you, Hella, for the trash. Ooh. I got a Pfizer Gang sticker. Thank you, Hella. Oh, man. Look how generous. Look how generous. The BMF. Bad mother flippin'. 4-aught. Perfect. It's my favorite size. This product may contain lead. Might give you cancer and birth defects. Hella, are these used? Did you pre-dole them for me? Let me know. Thank you. Sent some packaging back. That's nice. Always nice to have that. Oh, look what he gave me. I left this in his boat. He gave me my rat back. How about that? No, that's a Gamakatsu, I believe. Oh, I got lots of packaging. Lots of packaging from Hella. Let me find my packaging drawer and throw it in there so I'm clean. Well, look at Hella. Tennessee Bassmaster and Trokar are not better. Sorry, we'll agree to disagree on that. But tips are all real bad, but that's the point. I think they tried to, Brendan. I guess I'll have to make me a Triton Gold hat with the Triton Gold patches. I'd like to know when Hella was a Triton Gold enthusiast, or where he got these from. But I don't think I've paid my Triton Gold dues in some time now. But he also sent me a pack of Arsenal tactical minnows. Triton owners are the worst. I didn't know there was stigmas with boat owners. I guess there are, like bullet owners. What else? Who else has a stigma around? I think Bass Cat owners used to. I don't think Bass Cat does anymore. I would say if there was a stigma around Triton owners that the Earl Bentz era Triton owner is a different Triton owner than current day. Skeeter owners are the worst. I don't know. I've never had grudges against boat owners. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wonderful. Broken bait. That Hella dinged off a dock. So that is wonderful, Hella. That is wonderful. That looks like poo-poo. So maybe we'll fix this. Maybe we'll fix Hella's bait live. If I can get this stupid ass pin out. I need something sharper. That's not gonna work either. Where's the? I need these. Let's go ahead and repair Hella's bait. It's gonna be real easy. I say that. It might not be as easy as I thought. Oh no, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. All done, Hella. You're welcome. I guess I'll keep this one. I guess I'll repair this one myself. He dinged it good. He even started getting a little rashy on one side until he skint that dock. What did I do? Oh, I just replaced the tail section with one painted in the identical color. Go figure. So that can be returned to HellaBass. Brendan, I probably won't fix it. If I did anything, I would maybe I don't know. Get a new who knows? Nothing. Just put a new tail section on it and repaint it. I mean, I have other bodies that I could dissect, but I mean, by the time I did all that, I don't know. I'll sit here and look at it. I don't really have time to dick around with it. Go to Rayburn in February, March. You will decide which boat owners you hate. Is it just easier to cast the back half and paint? Chris, it probably would be. Yeah, matching that paint, I don't want to do. So, yes, it would be easier to try and replicate this, but I honestly don't know how on earth I painted it or what colors I used to even get here. So, I'm going to say I have no clue. Because if you look, there's this really faint green down here. Don't know what that is. That's not like any standard green I have, so I obviously mixed it. The shoulders have this blue purpley look to them. I don't have any idea what the base color is. So I don't know. Me, I have seen a few of those. Have a big bullet Elsa community in South Louisiana. Oh yeah, they like racing. Yeah, I'm not 100% certain what is going on here. So I would rather just part ways with this tail. Luckily, I had a spare, so whatever. Getting a bullet the moment you get the cheese. You get an old bullet, new power, or you getting new bullet, new power. Can't catch a limit, but can beat you to any hole on the bayou. True story. You get bonus points if your co-angler rides on the spare gas tank. Yo, Clay, Gator, Sean, what's everybody do? What are y'all doing up this late? You have to excuse me for a moment because I have to go get these baits. Now I need where's my, let's see what happens. Where's my damn Sharpie? What did I do with the Sharpie? Not the Sharpie. My X-Acto. These are still gassing off, so they stink. I don't want them right here. Come on, man. You gotta be shitting me. I need 15 X-Actos. Or I need to put it back where it belongs. And I try to. But sometimes I don't. Brendan, it's glossy, yeah. I made a mistake though, Brendan. I'll shoot you straight. I made a mistake and painted it today, and I shouldn't have. I should have made you wait 2 weeks till I got back, and it was dry. But it was a royal pain in the ass to paint today because it was hot and humid, and it just things didn't work like I would have liked them to. It looks great, but there's some things that I would like to do over. Like the net got a little grabby and just it was not fun fighting humidity, because what your paint does is it just stays soft like forever. Like you can't get it to, like, it's dry but it's not. It just stays kind of mushy when it's humid. And when you're painting through material, like if you're painting regular crankbaits, it's not that big a deal. But when you're painting through mesh, like multiple layers, and you start layering soft paint on top of soft paint, it's not fun. Looks good though. Stuff is potent. AJ, like this? I have one. I also use this contraption. It's just a big chunk of silicone. Let's I guess I'll use this dental tool. Man, those things are stinky. I'm going to have to do this quick. I'm going to have to do this quick. So these are the little roots. Fun fact, in my family, my grandmother and other aunt and uncle used to call us roots. Hey, root, you know what I mean? Like instead of saying, hey, you, they'd say, hey, root. But root was also a another term for pecker or wiener or, you know. So I don't know which. That's probably where this bait name came from. Kinfolk. Clay, do y'all say that too? Or were you giving me the proper term? Damn, it's hot in here. Brendan, if I cut it up, then I wouldn't have a way to find none of my tools when I don't put them back in it. It actually holds all that other stuff great. The problem is I just don't put the I don't ever put the whatchamadiddle back in it. Occasionally I will. I'll put my X-Acto back in it, but most of the time not. Yes to the kinfolk, or we can. Stinky. My buddy's dad, who would tell us you got to give them girls the root, or you want to, if you want to stick them, or if you want them to stick around. Same. Root was thrown around in many different uh, circumstances. Give them the root uh, as a noun, verb, rooting around. I mean, root could be anything. Root could be anything. Man, come on, guys. TK High Live. Yeah, maybe. If I start getting kooky, tell me to stop. I should have just brought one in here. That way I didn't have that one in there stinking things up. But the tape stinks too. So I'm putting the tape over here in the trash can. And it'll be stinking, so I don't have any exhaust fan in here. I have one in my paint room. It's a Harbor Freight dust collector. Works perfectly. I don't have a fan. I don't have a fan. I'm gonna start screen recording. When I start talking like waxing, Jeremy, I'll start talking about my drip. And how immaculate it is. Oh, got a little saggy on this side. Uh, I do need a fan in here though. Tomorrow, Hella's birthday. How old's Hella? How old will he be, Brian? 45? Yeah, I had a little gummy spot in the tail. I usually don't spray the tails like the tail hanger, but for some reason I felt compelled to spray the tail hanger tonight, and looks like I'm paying for it. I usually let everything just run down there and settle on that tail hanger, but I was obviously disturbed. Old. What's old? Brian, how old are you? I know he's older than me because every time he was talking about fishing a club, he was talking about fishing club shit in like 1997. It's like, damn, dude, I was like 12. Pew. Pu. Stinky. Can't help it. It's 75 degrees in here. Clay's 36, Gator 61. Sean, how old are you? 48? No way, hell is 48. If he's 48, he's a young 48. Oh well, no time to show off. I gotta peel. I gotta peel quick. I'm running out of time. What really sucks is when I get these done, I got 20 more. Sean, you're 32? Damn, you're young, bro. Yeah. I grunt when I do a lot of things. Pretty much anything physical now. Get out of bed, bend over, get out of the shower. All of those things. 39 and holding. Just wait. It's going down. Big Malone, you're really 28. You strike me. You strike me as older. You're an old soul. I don't mean that derogatorily. Damn. problem with these is you can't tape them in an efficient manner to where you can unmask them quickly. Like the ones I do next, I should be able to pop those off real quick. But because these have the line tie in the lip, makes it very difficult to make any kind of good way to unmask them. If you do square bills right, you can just grab the corners of the tape and pop them off, and it takes like 2 seconds. Oh, Clay, that's the worst, dude. My hair started going years ago, and I didn't even realize it. Then I woke up one day and was like, "Holy shit, I'm going bald." Like I was looking at pictures of me in college, and I had no clue. Like my hair was getting like frizzy. I was like, "What's going on with my hair?" Yeah, it's falling out, bro. It's getting thin. I remember I like grew it out a little longer than normal, and it was just kind of frizzy. I was like, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Yeah, now I do. Now I do. Hella is 43. I'm guessing Hella might be 44. 3 years older than me, maybe? I'll say 44. That is also true, Sean. I have been wearing a hat every day since I was 16. Come on, you loser. I'm half bald. I have my teeth. Teeth are good. Meth teeth, not so good. Full head of hair, go figure. Go figure. I don't believe the hat stuff. I've been wearing a hat my whole life. Yeah, I'm Clay. I know people that have worn hats just as much as me, and they got flowing locks. So, like you said, I don't know if I don't know if I'm buying that mumbo jumbo. All right, one more of these stinky bastards, and then I'll get 20 more stinky bastards. AJ, where's had a bunch? Still got his hair. So we have solved that theory that wearing a hat causes balding, because we have lots of people here that wear hats and they're not balding. There you go. Be right back. Just for burns. Just for burns. Lacquered lung. Is that a thing? This wouldn't be lacquer lung. This would be worse. Polyurethane lung. Lacquer lung sounds better though. Yeah, these got any wings on them? Not that I can tell. VOC lungs. Yeah. They're still pumping. They're still pumping. Yeah, I don't know why Simple Crawl is so good, but it just is. Come on, work. There we go. Sometimes you get lucky. That one didn't do it all the way. I'll show you the trick. Let's see if this one will go. Nope. Nope. Come on. There we go. This one got like triple wrapped. Thanks, Brendan. Burns, since this is a Burns bait, and Burns likes to keep it simple, I said we'll do Burnsy level. But I did. There we go. Come on there. We did do. I did get a little fancy, and I added copper flash to the yellow. So in the sun, it's like a pearly coppery. You won't be able to see it. I'll film a video and do it, but it's got a copper flash to it. Looks pretty awesome. Oh, come on, you dig. There we go. One more. Come on. No whammies. Ah, come on. There we go. All right. Those were way faster. See what I mean? It's the easiest way to do it, but you also, when you pull the tape like that, you start you create another step after the fact, and that is the glue likes to grab and smear from the tape. So then you have to clean that residue off later, but depends on how bad you want to sit here and smell this shit. Typically, I do this back in the background with the mask on, but no, these are not for EE. These are camper baits. These are camper baits. What do one of these weigh? Not much. Probably, I'm guessing this bait is probably in the 3/8 ounce range. I don't know off the top of my head. I need Burns here to tell me what's going on here. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on, dick. There we go. Get this over with. Get some fresh air flowing in here. Oh, rip. As the bean would say, oh, biscuits. That's what she says. That's what she says instead of, she says, oh, shoot. And she says, oh, biscuits. Maybe not, Dustin. These might be a midday drop. These are probably going to be a midday drop. So I will send out an email tonight and tell everybody when they're going up, but it's probably looking like middle of the day, so I can get them mailed out tomorrow before Thanksgiving and before I leave on Friday to go deer hunting. All righty. Clean air. We're good to go. We're good to go. Dustin, I had a question for you. I won't ask it here in a public forum, but I had a question for you. If you shoot your deer early, but you can't go home, you're having a Kansas Patriot. I could, Travis. I could have a Patriot. Well, I don't. My phone doesn't really work. I can try though. That'll be fun. Sean, probably going to be tomorrow in the morning or in the noonish. Oh yes, my children love Bluey. You want to see your bait? Well, can't touch it. Well, you can't really see much of Jack. There, maybe you can see some. Brennan, I wanted to ask you why you didn't paint it. Yes, 316 Beast God. I figured you would have enjoyed taking a stab at that monstrosity, or did you just not want to tackle that behemoth? Because it's a lot of bait. It's a lot of bait. Like even me with all the years under my belt, I sat down and started throwing paint on. I was like, damn, this thing's a lot. He didn't have that much paint. He was running low. Yeah, it was a lot. The only thing I didn't like about it was that the joint was a little loosey goosey. So the bait wanted to, like, if you move the bait around, it wanted to like have a lot of motion in it, and I didn't like that. Girth Brooks. It is a chode of a bait. Girth Brooks. Because painting swim baits suck. Can sometimes it does. Most of the times I kind of enjoy it. I tell you what I don't like. I don't like painting one swim bait. Well, I take that back. I like painting one swim bait when the weather is ideal, when the conditions are perfect, when it's 70 degrees outside, like all of the parameters of your materials, when they say use between 70, 65 and 85 degrees with a relative humidity of like 40 to 30 to 50% or whatever, like when everything's like that, it's perfect. But it's a pleasure to paint one bait, but as soon as you get outside of that, it's a nuisance because you want to paint fast and you can't. You just got to sit there and like wait. Like, yeah, at that point you might as well be spraying Createx. Um, the OG chode. Not even close to your logo, so I wanted you to do it. I would have enjoyed that. Yeah, I figured you would have. No, I don't charge by the inch anymore. I did, but I ran into, like, guys would send me a bait that size, and if I charged by the inch, it was like $100, and I was at the end of the day, I didn't feel like that was fair. But I was also getting hosed when somebody would send me a swim bait, and it was like this, and then I'm like charging them like $7 an inch. They're like, how much is it to paint my swim bait? I'm like $7 an inch or whatever. And they're like, okay, sweet. And they send it to me, and it's a damn caterpillar. The thing's like 2 inches long. I'm like, I don't want to dick with this little thing for $12 or $14. You know what I mean? Yeah, they send you a damn jointed spa bait. And you're like, get the fuck out of here. So I decided to just go to a flat rate, so I don't get hosed on the little baits, and the guys sending in the Gigantor bait don't get hosed and get $100 bill. So I just met in the middle and charge a flat rate. So it's a lot easier. Or a pompadour, or there's all kinds of awful baits that people might want to send you. But just go hourly or buy the bait. Yeah, yeah. But then I don't know. Then you get people. Then it gets confusing. Like it's so much easier for me to just like have a flat rate. Somebody sends me a question. Hey man, how much is it going to cost? $55. I mean, it might change if somebody gets real needy. I give them an outrageous price and your contact info. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Yeah. Well, Sean, I don't feel like I'm selling myself short. Given the, I base my prices kind of on what baits cost. Like, do I think I've done some paint jobs that should have cost a lot of money, like into the hundreds? Yes. But day in and day out, uh, given the baits, some people it some people want really simple stuff. Some people want very detailed stuff. So it's like I make it back when guys want simple stuff, and then I kind of it pulls on me a little bit when I do the more detailed stuff. So it works out though. Like I'm happy at the end of the day. Um, have you done many of the zombie dying shad paint jobs? Tons, tons. Um, the Joker on the Sherpa was cool. I didn't like that though. I was not a fan of doing that uh, because I am not an artist of other things. I paint fish, and that's it. I know how to paint fish, and I can't do anything like. So I don't know if some of y'all know this or not, but um, uh, I write left-handed, but I airbrush right-handed. So even if I could draw with my left hand, I still paint with my right hand. So I couldn't, you know what I mean? Uh, Letter clay. Um, Tyler, they can be. It depends on how wild I let myself go. Uh, I've gotten to where I just call it quits and be like, all right, this is done. Uh, I usually try and set myself a time frame. Um, but so, um, like I said, I could probably do more weird shit, like paint like stuff. You know what I mean? Like objects, normal stuff people would draw. I could probably do that if I airbrush left-handed, but I can't airbrush left-handed. That's the weird thing. Is I could probably draw something with my left hand okay, but then uh, my bait casters are all right-handed. Spinning reel is on the left side. I cast with my right hand with a spinning reel, and reel with a lefty. But uh, what's worse, losing a TK masterpiece to a pike or fishing line or a brush ball? Probably fishing line, because when you first hook fishing line, you probably think you have a fish. Turns out it's not a fish. Turns out it's the bottom of a lake, and it's a big pile of bullshit that somebody littered. Pike, kind of cool way to go out if you're a lure and you want to go, you know, off into the sunset. Pike chew you up. That's pretty cool. Brush pile just sucks. Line is the worst. I do not draw better right. I draw better. Well, that's the oddity here. I can't write with my right hand. Like if you ask me to write a sentence like the dog is brown, if you ask me to write that with my right hand, it would look like a 4-year-old wrote it. But I can airbrush the shit out of stuff with this thing. How's that work? Letter BBC. Feels like a mental block. Bean's good. Now the baby's got the crud. The baby's got a fever. But she doesn't. She's not as sickly. The Bean was like, you looked at the Bean, you're like, you're miserable. The baby can have like 101 fever, and she's still like. Um, she'll be 4 in March. Grown up quick. Oh, all right, dudes. I'm gonna head home. Get out of here. No, I have a. We have a another daughter who is. She'll be 2. I guess she's 2. Um, she goes. She has 2 names. Uh, her name is Bebe, and she also goes by Mousy. Her government name is Mary Curtis, but I call her Bebe. Another, her sister calls her Bebe or Bebe Sissy. But I hope that she like goes to high school and they ask her what her name is, and she says Bebe. What a badass name to have. You there? What's your name? Bebe. Bebe's kids. Hey, Bebe. That's literally what everybody says when they see her. Bebe. Hey, Bebe. The reason the name came about, um, I think it was from this lady. We were walking the kids. We were walking the Bebe in the neighborhood, and this girl that was lived up the street from us that we didn't know, she drove by in her like fancy Beamer SUV, and she looked out the window and she was driving by and she saw us and she said, "Oh my God, cute baby!" I said, "That's a cute baby, thank you." And dude, after she said "cute baby," baby stuck. When is guaranteed Junior coming? Oh, I don't think Junior is coming. Uh, I think our kids are close in age and mine are 19 months apart. Yep. You get your hands full over there, Tyler. Um, what's the first day I go to Kansas? We leave. So we have to do all this bullshit. Like my dad wants to go to Birmingham, and then we stay up there and watch the damn stupid ass Iron Bowl, and then we leave on Sunday. So we'll drive Sunday morning all day, and we'll get to Kansas Sunday evening, and then Monday we'll be uh, driving around, dicking around, going deer hunting, Sean. Travis, you gonna come get me and take me fishing so I don't have to fucking deer hunt? That'd be fun. Hey, baby. Tripping, baby Bubs. Bubba. Teach her to eat lobster and fillet, and the boys that date her will have money. The Bean was on a really good kick of eating a everything bagel with cream cheese and salmon for breakfast. She still will for. No fishing? Ah, sucks. Supposed to be going hunting this weekend, but we were staying 10 minutes from Caney, so I'm dragging a boat. I would definitely. That sounds real inviting. JP, she does. She's getting worse, but she's getting. She's still got little bit of, little bit of not toddler palate. It's getting pretty bad though. Like the only thing she'll eat for breakfast now is a pancake, and then occasionally I can slip in some. Like if I sit down with a bagel and salmon and start eating it, she'd be like, "Give me that." But if I just ask her what she wants, pancake with sprinkles. Like, shit, dude. Do you not ever get tired of this? Like, it's all you eat. And then I asked the baby tonight, I said, "Baby, what you want to eat?" And she said, "Pancake." I said, "Baby, we are not eating a pancake for dinner." And she said, "Cookie." Nah, baby. So, man, I wish I was going hunting 10 minutes from Caney. That would be badass. You know what I'd like? I would like to be in a hunting club somewhere that's got a badass lake near it. I don't even care if there's deer there. That'd be a hell of a route, Dustin. That might be a little out of the way, but it would probably be worth it to go to Mike's. Jeremy, she hadn't got on the shells yet. Cast and blast. That's what I'm saying. You talking about the Gros Savon? Yeah, hunting with my dad and our family friends. Chris, it's supposed to be like high 50s, like low 20s or 30s. It should be really good. Um, but I would love, love, love to have a hunting camp that was like, I don't know, I don't care where it is, Mississippi, Louisiana, preferably somewhere over there, and just have a good like camp house, have a good group of dudes, and preferably most of them really like bass fishing and not really give a shit about deer hunting, but use hunting as an excuse to go like hang out at the hunting camp, and then really just go fishing. Um, do they have fishing clubs like that are like disguised as hunting clubs? Because that's basically what I want. I want a hunting club membership that the members don't actually hunt; they just go fishing, but it's treated like a hunting camp. You know what I mean? Like there's like a everybody shows up, you got your own room, cook dinner, hang out. Cast and blast trips on the upper Potomac in the winter for snow geese, ducks, and smallmouth. They got one in Orange, Texas that's like that. We have one called Big Woods in Vinton that's like that. Tyler, how do we get in? Is it a lot? Would you join? Sounds like a Louisiana duck hunting club. Yeah, something like that. That's basically all I want to do is go up there and cook, drink some beer, uh, eat some shit, uh, pretend like I'm gonna go duck hunting or go hunting anything, and then just go fishing, and then come back and tell everybody I didn't see shit. Maybe shoot one on the right end. I mean, you know, blind, of course. Big Woods is like $1,500 a year. It's got 2 lodges and 2 lakes with deer and duck hunting. Sign me up, dude. $1,500 isn't that bad for all that, especially if you can fish in not hunting season. Jeremy, I feel like you have to have the club in order to like get people to go. You know what I mean? From like other places, because it's hard. Like everybody's not going to come to my house. You know what I mean? Nor could I house everyone. But man, I wouldn't even care if it had that many big ones in it. I just go out there and rip. I like the camp house idea though. I think the camp house is key. Oh, I need to take a picture of something for Dustin. Uh, I bet a duck club would be fun. I don't. I love duck hunting, but I don't know that I would join a club enough to duck hunt. Probably be fun though. Dustin, my tails are way darker. Duck hunting is too much money. It's too much work, dude. Getting out there 2 hours before daylight, throwing decoys out, waiting around in the mud and bullshit, freezing your dick off. It's awesome, but it's a lot of work. One of the better lakes in Nebraska sits next to 90,000 acres of public. Blinds are $15K a year. And then you fall down and you start sucking up icy swamp water. Uh, just like married, you lay in bed for 8 hours and hope you get 1 minute of fun. You ain't wrong. You ain't never told a lie. Going to go up there chasing antelope? AJ, you just live a life of luxury, bro. Best duck hunting I've ever experienced is in Oklahoma. I will say, when we're in Kansas, I do see a fair amount of ducks. Almost enough for me to buy a duck stamp and bring a shotgun and a few deeks. I think I could blast them. Oh, last year I was fishing. I was fishing in one of the ponds, and I was on the dam, and the water was real low, so I was like pretty much on the bank, but the water being so low, there was like a cut bank, right? So it was like 6 feet low, so the top of the dam was like kind of even with my head, and I was wearing camo, and my dad was over there, and I was looking up at the sky, and I see these ducks kind of looking at us, and I was like, "Don't move." He's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Don't move, dude." Sure as shit, this damn pintail comes in and just like locks up and drops like 20 feet in front of us. And you like, his little sprig was like stud, like you could see it a mile away, and it was pretty badass because we don't see a lot of pintails typically. We don't see a lot of ducks, period, except wood ducks. Um, You have to fish the dam. According to Bassmaster Down the Lake, earthen dam is key. I was thinking about that. I was flipping through that magazine that Hella gave me from a flight, and it was a day on the lake with Brian New. He didn't catch shit. He caught like 7 pounds. I was like, I thought this guy was good. And then I started flipping around. I was like, he didn't even fish the dam. What a loser. So on that note, it's 11:06. Been on here an hour. I need to get the heck out of here. Good talking to everyone. I'm gonna put a bow on this little chit chat. Let everybody get to sleep. I'm gonna go home. Might stop and get some shitty fast food. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. We'll see. You'll be good. Thanks for sticking around. If you're a camper, be on the lookout for maybe an email in a little while. Adios, dudes.